You fulfill my fantasy, so I'm on my way. I swear I can't move on. My love for you is too strong, and I've been tainted by your love. It's been a while, girl. If I saw you leaving, I'd rather go blind. So please don't make no mistakes, 'cause I'm on my way. I should have known that you were right for me, 'cause I lose my mind, girl, when you take control. You fulfill my fantasy, so I'm on my way.
That you get and never plans out. Shorty mad, tell her run up. Get that $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn, shorty mad, tell her run up. Get the $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn,
Put this rock on a nigga, turn a deep sea.
drowning in this aqua, smoking ganja like we Chief Keef. Call me little mama, the Bahamas got a peach tree. Booty look amazing when I'm blazing in these silk sheets. Body curvy, swisher like an Asian, pulling HD. Cameras taking pictures, it's amazing what these pics see. Body touching bodies, take a nigga out of 8 feet. Megan couldn't do it, what's the point of going waist deep? Thought we getting freaky, but we end up getting rowdy. I'ma stretch a nigga out like I really do Pilates. Yeah, my mouth be on a savage, and you know I'm a little naughty. Talking real freak shit, grab your soul about your body shit. I just took a boat to your show, I bought a plane too. You could play the nigga that you with, I be the main boo. Yeah, I'm super solid on my own, I got a lane too. You be really switching, ain't no loyal in your name, boo. Shorty mad, tell her run up. Get that $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn, shorty mad, tell her run up. Get the $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn,
bitch. Such a lady podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode
you know what I need?
We just got the green light.
I need the rich nigga money out the womb. Fuck a broke nigga said, yeah, nothing I assume. The ball of touching fingers, smelling money through his jeans.
Definitely
Mr. Cause I stay with all the cream. Nigga said he want a throwback. 2-hand grip like a moped. Choke that. 1 hand swallow, I stroke that. Nasty freak bitch, ride him in the backseat. Taxi, but you already know about the backseat. Classy, too damn fine now to pass me. Real shit, feeling on myself when I get nasty. Money out the bag, throwing cash like an athlete. You know I'm the baddest, got a problem, you should ask me. I could really run up on the check, I got these bands out. Tired of these niggas who be flexing with their hands out. I could pull a nigga that that you with and make them stand out. I just feel the bigger that you get and never plans out. Shorty mad, tell her run up. Get that $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn, shorty mad, tell her run up. Get the $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn,
Put this rap on a nigga, corner DC.
drowning in this aqua, smoking ganja like we Chief Keef. Call me little mama, the Bahamas got a peach tree. Booty look amazing when I'm blazing in these silk sheets. Body curvy, swisher like an Asian, pulling HD. Cameras taking pictures, it's amazing what these pics see. Body touching bodies, take a nigga out of 8 feet. Megan couldn't do it, what's the point of going waist deep? Thought we getting freaky, but we end up getting rowdy. I'ma stretch a nigga out like I really do Pilates. Yeah, my mouth be on the savage, and you know I'm a little naughty. Talking real freak shit, grab your soul about your body shit. I just took a boat to your show, I bought a plane too. You could play the nigga that you with, I be the main dude. Yeah, I'm super solid on my own, I got a lane too. You be really switching, ain't no loyal in your name, boo. Shorty mad, tell her run up. Get that $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn, shorty mad, tell her run up. Get the $40, baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn.
Hey.
Let me text Daisy.
Let me tell y'all something. We back up in this thing. Everybody on Instagram, y'all need to tune in, subscribe, YouTube, okay? My YouTube
Absolutely.
also, I'm going to put in the link. I'm going to put in the link. Did we put it in the link? I'm going to put it in it.
Yeah, put it in there.
Hey.
And,
I got to put it in the comments.
hey, Kia Boo, period.
We up in here. This is for the ladies, y'all. This is for the ladies.
This is definitely for the ladies.
This is our first episode. Yes, this is our first episode. Now, we have another YouTube. It is in the description. Such a Lady. Make sure y'all subscribe to that right away. I'm saying that because I'm trying to bring my people from Instagram, from YouTube over to this new podcast channel that we got going on, okay? Such a Lady. GB is in the mother effing building. We holding it down. Murder cannot make it today. Okay, Murder Mommy. Alicia Monet is her Instagram. If you're not following her, yes, make sure y'all follow her. Make sure y'all following GB as well. And we got some things to talk about. Okay, this show, this new podcast itself is going to be dedicated to female artists. A lot of the topics that we're going to discuss is going to be about being a female, the things that we're going through, us being female artists, the trials and tribulations that we, go through or that we have, the difficulties that we go to, the good, the bad, all of that stuff is what we're going to be discussing. We need females, spread the gospel or whatever, gossip, whatever. We want the ladies to send us their music. We just played Butterfly Name. Before that, I played Imani Lauren, and the people who watched me before, that's one of like my favorite artists in Philly, Imani Lauren. We need y'all to send y'all music, okay? We're going to give y'all the email and everything. Everything should be in the about page as well, okay? So since the guys, I need y'all to tell the ladies we doing a podcast dedicated to the females. Send the music to our email, okay? Y'all can send it to the DMs and things like that too, and I'll send out messages and everything like that. So what's up, Murder? Not the guy Murder, not the whatever. So the topic that we are discussing today is Pregos and Legos. Okay, now I chose this topic. Can y'all hear me good? Because I'm just like can you hear me good?
I hear you. Yeah,
microphone over here, but
yeah.
Okay. So I want to discuss the topic of being a female artist, and not just being a female artist, but also being pregnant. Being pregnant, but I chose Pregos and Legos because I feel like being pregnant, a lot of times as females, we still are trying to build. We're still taking care of our children, and not just being pregnant, just pursuing your dreams while taking care of kids in general. It's something that we want to discuss. Everybody goes through different things. Our bodies are changing. I am 26 weeks.
Look at you. You look so good. You look so good.
I'm almost done. Thank you, boo. So, and even during this journey, you know, our bodies change. This baby bigger than me. Yeah, I might look real good, but Zion
No,
wasn't this big. This baby bigger than me. I mean, really bigger than me. And
yeah,
I wanna talk about this because as y'all can see, we're still moving. We're still doing the pod. You see, I'm still doing the podcast. We're just starting this, and it's a little bit easier doing certain things as far as working. Like I believe, like I mean, I guess like maybe back in the day, it wasn't as many jobs that we have now, or having your own business to be able to still work and not, you know what I'm saying, instead of being in the house. Now, there are females that feel like it's not safe. You know, they don't feel safe and things like that. But in my experience, I do feel like it's okay to still pursue your dreams. Okay. I feel like a lot of within your relationship, sometimes the guys do make us feel like we can't do certain things when we have these kids. When I first had Zion, well, when I got pregnant with Zion, not just my family and other people, my some girl I know, she basically told me I was gonna have to stop doing all my music. I wasn't gonna be able to go to the studio as much. I wasn't Things was going to change for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't listen. Maybe because she said that and that made me not want to do it. I did sit down for a while because of other circumstances, but um it made me definitely feel like, darn, like my life is over. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you feel like that, like our life is over,
right.
or we're not going to be, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's very important to have these conversations among, you know, other women and things like that, because they really don't know what we going through. We know what we
Right.
going through, but they don't know. Like they could say, oh, sit down or da 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 da, but this is our body. We know what, you know what I'm saying? So what was your experience? Because I know you got a baby. I mean, not a baby, but you know what I'm saying? What was
I
your
do.
experience? Did
I
you
have a
still work?
daughter, and
Okay.
I can relate because actually when I had my daughter, before I had her, I was moving. I mean, like performing here, going here, doing this, doing that, New York here, every other weekend, all that. When I had
Oh, you
when
were
I
still
got
doing hair.
no, I'm talking about moving around, like as far as like
Oh,
performing.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
performing,
okay.
like
Okay.
still performing and stuff. Before I had her, but when
Okay.
I did have her, I sat down for a while. I mean, like it was like well over a year. I'm not gonna lie, I never regret having my daughter at all, ever. What I do regret is not moving as much as I was, or doing as much as I still could have done. I kind of sat all the way down and put my
You
feet
talking
all
about
the
as
way
far as, and you're talking about as far as doing music or just working in general, everything? You felt like you could have.
down. Everything, everything. Yeah,
Okay.
I did. It's especially music though, especially music.
Okay.
I didn't too much mind sitting down as far as working, because at the time I was fortunate enough to be taken care of, and so I was okay. But um, I'm still a mover. I'm still a mover. And
Yeah.
like when it came to my music, I was definitely still moving, and me sitting down, it was like a huge change for me, not for the good emotionally, because my
Okay.
music is like it's my music is my passion. And when I'm not doing it, I get into this state where
Yeah. A depressed state?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So I
Hmm.
need to be doing something when it comes to that, because that keeps me sane in a sense, you know what I'm saying, when I'm
Hmm.
doing something when it comes to my music. So yeah, absolutely, it was a drastic change for me, but I did it. And this time around, if I do, this, have another child, I'm not going to stop moving. I'm going to keep at it, you know what I'm saying. And even with me having my daughter, I am fortunate enough for her to be with her dad. But it wasn't like that for many years. It was me and her,
Okay.
and I had to take her where I was going, studio, wherever, a lot of times.
How
And
long? How long did you, darn, I have so many questions, but how long did you wait to like take her to the studio? Like how early? Because I kind of did the same thing, but I'm going to ask that and then I want to ask something else after that. So how old was she when you started going to the studio, taking her to the studio? What age or months or whatever?
I waited some. I waited some years. I think she might have been at the studio. She went to a video shoot with me when she was in the car seat. She was still in
Okay.
the car seat. Um, hey,
A video shoot.
Shell, bro, that's
Hey, I
my
know.
bro.
I know.
Yes. So, what's up, bro? Yeah. So, she actually went to a video shoot with me when she was in a car seat. But as far as going to the studio, taking her back and forth, I think I might have waited till she was like 4, maybe.
Really? I went
Yeah.
early.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I
Okay.
waited. And
Now,
to
as
me, that
far
was like
as
a little late. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Because
what
I
I
felt
was
like,
getting. That's what I was getting ready to say. So you waited 4 years. How is your confidence though? Because I took him at like of like almost one. I was early taking Zion out because I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? And my confidence was shot, boo. So how long? Well, how was your confidence? How was you in the studio? Did you feel different? Did you sound different
I
after
felt
the
like
baby?
I felt like I lost it.
Yeah.
I felt like I
Yep.
lost it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like I lost it, and I went through. I cried because, like I said, my music is my passion, and
Mm-hmm.
me
Mm-hmm.
feeling like that at some point, I was like, this can't be. Like you know what I'm saying? Oh, like what? You know what I'm saying? Been writing and rapping since I was 13. I was like, nah, this can't be. So once I got it back, once I got it back into the rhythm, because I ain't stopped trying. I ain't
Okay.
stopped, it got to a point where some studios I was going to, I'd be like, cut the light off in the booth. I want to be in the dark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really need to go somewhere else for me to catch it. And
So,
so,
so you saying that you cried though? So was it like you went to the studio and you just like couldn't get through the writing process? You didn't feel like, is that what was going on? Because that's what happened
yeah,
to me. Like I couldn't get
I
through
had
the
writer's
bars.
block. I had writer's
Yeah,
block.
that's what happened to me. I could not. I couldn't get through. And this is when I met OG.
Okay.
This is when I met OG. I'm going to the studio and they're doing like, I think it might have been 12s or something like that.
Okay.
And I don't even think I could get through an 8 or something. And OG was like, man, how you ain't able to? And he like the person that I came to with, he didn't really know me like that, but he thought I was really dope from a show. And he was
Okay.
like, no, that's CB, that's Chyna Blakk. OG was like, I don't give a fuck who she is or who she thinks she is. She can't get through. So child, listen, it I ain't gonna lie, it crushed me because my son is in the other room. They smoking
Right.
hella weed. I ain't smoking so long, so I'm really high. That's another reason why I got writer's block. It was just horrible. It wasn't the same.
Real shit.
MP,
Hey, Miss
it just was
Thing.
not the same.
Hey, boo.
Damn. So you couldn't get through the bars.
Boo, Miss Thing.
Hey,
Hey,
yes.
nay, butterfly.
They up in here for you, boo. Don't play with her. Don't play
They
with.
in
They
the
know who
they
Jeezy
in
is.
the
Don't play with her.
building. They in the building. Look,
Don't play
look,
with her.
mistake laughing. They
Yes.
in the
And
fucking
everybody
building.
that's
I know
coming
that's
in.
right, yo. That's love.
Yep. And
Send some
everybody
hearts
that's
out to
coming in.
them.
Yes. We gonna come. I can't. All right. I can't even. We got no emojis because we on the desktop. And everybody that's tuning in for GB Hut, she hosting next week, child. Don't play with us.
Don't play.
Don't
Yeah,
play with
next
us
Sunday,
every
y'all
Sunday.
tuning in. I'm definitely gonna be sending links out, stalking y'all.
Yes, I ain't even get to send out my joints. I was over upstairs washing Zion hair. I'm like, I'm always doing
I'm
something. See
still
what I'm
doing it now
saying?
too, sending some stuff out. China
Still
fucking
doing
Black. Look at
shit.
this.
You know it.
Look at this thing.
Yes. Okay, she on her
Period.
other page too. I see you. Yes, subscribe and then also in the description is the YouTube for Such a Lady. We're gonna be going live from that page as well. Okay. Um darn. So go ahead. What was you saying, Boo?
Yeah, so
Because I know you wanted to.
so basically, yeah, I did have writer's block. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? And that shit, that's a scary thing when this really is your passion. When this really is
Mm-hmm.
your passion and it's not something you just doing for fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you enjoy it, but this just not something you doing for leisure, you know what I'm saying? That's a scary thing to be like, oh shit, I really, to be writing something over or trying to get something or can't. So it's different than, you know what I mean? You able to write and then you might be stuck on the first bar or last bar. No, that
Mm-hmm.
writer's block is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit, and you'll be stuck for a long time, sometimes days, sometimes weeks, and it ain't a good feeling. So, you know, for me, I don't want to let nothing stop me or nothing deter me again. Don't matter if I am raising my child and I am pregnant, you know what I'm saying, or both. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we should still try to do as much as we can do. Absolutely, everybody's bodies is different, and absolutely, when people, you know, some artists might be out there, or some people trying to pursue their career, and they might be thinking about eventually having a child, or you know what I'm saying, or having a child soon, or maybe pregnant now. Whatever the case may be, don't let it deter you from doing as much as you can do. Our
Yeah.
bodies are different, and sometimes people can't do as much as the next
The
person.
next person.
um
Yeah.
I was on jet skis and four-wheelers still when I was pregnant, you know what
For
I'm saying?
real.
Yeah, but as far as shit really relaxing and sitting down and not being on stage and not going to the studio and stuff like that, that was just like here and there, leisure time, little vacation, needed a little getaway. But I was
Mm.
just chilling. I wasn't doing much. And I feel like I still could have. I still could have. So I'm
Yeah.
not going to let nothing stop me no more. I'm just going to still go at it because time, you know, time don't wait for nobody.
Don't wait for nobody. So you know what I wanted to talk about? We're gonna go even before it, right? Before you even had the baby, and then we lost our confidence. How about when you rapping and then they find out you pregnant? How let's talk about that, because when that shit happens to us as female artists,
Mm,
they really be thinking our lives is over before we even, you know what I'm saying, get to birthing them. It's like,
yeah.
oh damn. Listen, OG, I'm gonna say this all the time because OG, you got us doing this goddamn show. He gonna see this back later. When I just told OG not to, like, maybe 2 months ago on the live, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pregnant. They talking about these shows. He looked so disappointed. He looked like he was my dad, child.
Right.
And I'm
Real
like, what
shit.
you mean? I'm 97 pounds soaking wet starting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We still can do this. What are you talking
Right.
about? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Right.
that feeling of, I remember, even like I said, having Zion and people feeling like you ain't gonna be able to do this and da da da. And it's like, okay, but why? Like, you get what I'm saying? I get, you know, you got to be careful, but why are you looking at me like now I got, you know,
It's so
a
messed up
virus
because it's
there,
a
or just
double
like
standard.
everything is over?
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
double standard. You know what I'm saying? And I guess because we're bearing the child, but still,
Yes.
as a male, if he's an artist and he's about to also have the child, you know what I'm saying? It's not looked
Right.
at any type of way. And I'm wondering why, because I'm not a cripple now that I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I'm still able to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm still me. And this ain't lasting forever. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have this baby in 9 months, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes 8, sometimes 10, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be still able to step, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course some things are gonna change, but I'm still able to do, but I'm wondering why things don't seem to expect to change right away for a man.
Yeah,
I
because they're
love
not
you
doing the day to
too.
day. Yes, they not doing the day to day and things like, it's so messed up though, because a nigga can have 4 baby mamas about to have all of these babies at the same time, all over
Right.
the, you know what I'm saying, in different states, and it's just like, oh, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But for a
Yeah.
female, it's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying, like it's
Right.
it's
I
it's
love you too,
heartbreaking at
Nay. I love
times.
you. Yeah.
It's
Real
so
shit.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
that's how
It's
I feel. It's
disappointing.
like, yeah, it's disappointing because it's like we do so much even beyond that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
cooking and still like there's things that I'm still fucking doing.
Yep.
I'm still cooking. It's not like the cooking stop. I still gotta feed my the nigga I'm with or whatever, feed myself. I still gotta cook, I still gotta clean. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take things a little bit slow, but I'm doing all of this, but yet I can't go in the fucking studio and record.
Right. Right.
Now recently when we was just in the studio, awesome session. This was my first time ever recording with the baby and things like that. And that motherfucker was moving all over the place. That I didn't know how I was going to deal with it or whatever, but it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Now the next day, because my ass want to be dancing and all of that, the next day was a little bad. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's possible. Kiki Wyatt got 11 kids. Okay, she can.
Okay.
Her water can break right now. She could deliver her own baby.
And still
Okay,
keep performing.
and still keep performing and still singing you know what I'm saying, with Avant. Like, what's the problem? We seen Cardi B perform, you know what I'm saying?
That's the
It's
reason
like
why I really appreciate um doing this whole project with all you ladies. You, you know what I'm saying, Miss Thing. Like,
mhm,
I'm so grateful. We got Dial Dada, she gonna come on, and we got Alicia
mhm,
Monet, Butterfly Nay, she's a part of the project.
mhm,
Like, we have a lot of dope females, right? That these females, they support genuinely support other females and other artists, you know what I'm saying? And it makes you feel that much more comfortable because we're
mhm,
not looking at each other as, oh, you pregnant, oh, you might not can't do this, or you pregnant. No, we giving you the motivation, us as females, because we understand, even if you don't have a child, even if Miss Thing, she doesn't have a child, but she is understanding, you know what I'm saying? And like,
mhm.
Butterfly Nay, she didn't birth a child, but she has, kids that she take care of. Like, everybody has
Right,
their own,
right.
their own understanding of it. And we bring it to the table. We like, you know what? We're gonna we're going to make sure whatever you could do, we're gonna make sure you do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't be there this night. All right, so maybe this day. Oh, you gotta bring your child. All right, you know what I'm saying? You could bring your child. Maybe we'll cut the smoking down or smoke in the hallway or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out,
Mhm.
whatever we could do. So that really make you feel more comfortable about being in your artistry, along with also being a parent, a mother.
I've never was crazy, and that's a good thing too. Because again, we are understanding this. Like, okay, even as far as the podcast, how we mapping stuff out, the timing of knowing, or I know we know most of the time certain kids eating at a certain time. You get what I'm saying? We gotta cook dinner. We gotta make sure this is good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Darn, what was my point that I was about to make though? Don't give them the gameplay away. Um. OG's in the comments. Um, darn, what was I about to say? And I'm not even smoking. That's why, because that's why I can't remember
You
shit.
know what? I should have really brung you something for the show.
Yeah, but I'm just a little baby child. Darn, what was I about to say? Um, oh, what I was about to say is this. I've never been in the studio with another pregnant woman or nothing like that. Like, I've never everybody that I've known that had babies and stuff like that, they always take a break. Like, there's a few females that I know, like Hot Chalk. I forgot who else I know that had a baby, and it's always like they go on a hiatus. You don't see them for a while, and I
Right.
felt like with me, I don't know why I did it this way. Maybe because it's like not my first child, it's my second child. So they'd be like, when you had that second one, it's like should be different. You know what I'm saying? You just be
Right.
like,
Right.
fuck that bullshit.
Right.
But
Right.
I felt like I wanted to be like to set that example. You know what I'm saying? Even when I met y'all as far as performing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to perform. I'm going to throw this jumper on. You feel what I'm saying? I was like almost four, I think I was almost 4 months pregnant, probably 4.
Okay. And we didn't even
And
know.
it's like Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't know, and I wanted to like set that example. Like I still want to, like I said, I understand as far as pace and things, but I have grown to like become somebody that's active or good and things like that, and I can't just sit and do nothing. Like, of course, I'm gonna listen to my body and things like that, and be like, okay, now you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? But I still felt like I gotta keep moving. I still have a business. I still have fans. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can do it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm trying to set that example. I didn't want to just be like, and I feel like I didn't do that show, I wouldn't have met y'all. Like, you get what I'm saying? Certain things I feel like it's happened for a reason. Wouldn't have been able to do certain things as far as recording new songs with people and things like that. I just feel like if you feel like your body or you know what I'm saying, you can make time for it if you have the support. Because that's another thing too. Sometimes if you don't have the support, it's nothing that you could do. Right. My cousins and them, I ain't gonna lie, my cousins and them was talking mad shit. They was like, she don't never, after I had Zion, he like 3 weeks old or something like that, or a month and a half or whatever. And they're like, my cousin was talking shit like, you ain't never with your child, you always in the studio. In my mind, I had just already took off because of my baby father not wanting me to go to the studio. And the one time I did go, the nigga blew up my phone so much I couldn't even read my verse or nothing. He never stopped calling. Like he didn't let it go to the answer machine, hung up, call right back. So I literally couldn't do nothing. So when I, have my baby sitting him, I'm thinking in my mind, he's young. He don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The time I'm still having, but I want to still be able to pursue my dreams because I want to be able to say you can do anything you fucking set your mind to. And then like the cousins that be the motherfuckers that talk don't even got diplomas, bitch. I understand school ain't for everybody, but don't do that.
Right, real shit.
You don't do that. You could have went back to school, bitch. Don't worry about the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to pursue a career. All you do is sit in the fucking house. It be the ones, don't it though?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that be the ones that's not doing half as much. Yeah.
And they did, and a lot of people, this is another thing too. Did you go I don't know, because bitch, you always been dope. This is how, I mean, I know we all start from somewhere, but I don't know. Should I say you always, I know you started from somewhere, right? But did you go through the experience of not really having the support system? Like I would hear little things like, oh, that's the rapper twin. Like that shit used to piss me off. Like I know I'm the rapper twin, but like it was shady.
Yeah, and
like,
but
I really can rap.
But I was called that. I'm a twin too. So
right,
I was. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely called that too. Like, oh no, that's the twin that rap. Yeah. Or that's the, you know what I'm saying, rapper twin. And it didn't offend me because that's just sort of kind of how they differentiate you between you and your sister. You know what I'm saying? It didn't that's really, true. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really bother me. But you know what I really, when we get a chance, want to do? I want to play that other song from Butterfly Name.
Ooh, we can play that now.
That shit go.
We can play that now because you know I gotta go to bathroom or whatever. Cause that shit
go dumb. I don't know how I cam down. For some reason I can't.
I'm gonna cam you down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cam you down. So we're gonna play a song real fast. Butterfly Nate while we go to the bathroom to pay some bills or whatever. Ain't that what that be saying?
We gonna pay some bills.
All right. Hold on.
Turn me up a little bit in the headphones. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. I really just fuck with you different. You phony, you fake, and you distant. You tell me we cool, then you act like a fool. You impressing the wrong competition. Them niggas that you really think is your niggas been ratting you out to them bitches. Now you running trap in the face on your back. Cause the out that you friendly with snitches. I put up a shield when it comes to the pill. Popping no nothing, just rolling in hell. White can get dirty, no four on my scale. Ran out of powder, still smoking that kale. Been on the block, pull up and shot. My shit feeling light, let's go way out the scale. Flashing no money, my girl full of hundreds. Provoking the wolves, give them something to steal. Know that it's hot, ain't nothing out on your block. block, just some snitches that's waiting for you to make bail. Niggas is lurking, I pull back the curtain, I'm watching the scene cause they ready to tell. Truth was a lie, I be telling the truth. Fuck it, I'm honest, ain't going to hell. Niggas be lying and bitches be trying, just stick to the plan so shit don't get real. Really just fuck what you different. You phony, you fake, and you distant. You tell me be cool, then you act like a fool. You impressing the wrong competition. Them niggas that you really think is your niggas been ratting you out to them bitches. Now you running trap and them face on your back cause the opposite you fronted the snitches. Really just fuck what you different. You phony, you fake, and you distant. You tell me be cool, then you act like a fool. You impressing the wrong competition. Them niggas that you really think is your niggas been ratting you out to them bitches. Now you running trap and them face on your back cause them opposite you fronted with snitches. I'm no savage, you dummy bitch. Said you fuck with the rap and no mummy chick. I was lifted, you lost and no funny shit. If I laugh at your pic cause you funny bitch. I was up with some niggas that steady plotting. You don't fuck with the set, we don't take it. I just catch you out on the street and I'm breaking pockets. Your boy got that heat, tell that nigga pop it. You want it, I get it, I'm never stopping. I don't fuck with these niggas, I'm hella toxic. I ain't doing no work, pack and drop it. Said I splurge like a rapper, no trending topic. If your girl look a mess, tell a nigga mop it. Valuable lesson, will pill you pop it. Said you work for yourself, you just still a profit. I know real when I see it, what's really poppin'. Yeah, really just fuck what you different. You phony, you fake, and you distant. You tell me be cool, then you act like a fool. You impressing the wrong competition. Them niggas that you really think is your niggas been ratting you out to them bitches. Now you running trap and them face on your back cause them opposite you friendly with snitches. Really just fuck what you different. You phony, you fake, and you distant. You tell me be cool, then you act like a fool. You impressing the wrong competition. Them niggas that you really think is your niggas been ratting you out to them bitches. Now you running trap and them face on your back cause them opposite you friendly with snitches.
Run up, you savage, you dumb bitch. I said run up, you savage, you dumb bitch.
You know what I need?
We just got the green light.
I need the rich nigga money out the womb. Fuck a broke nigga said, yeah, nothing I assume. Need the ball of touching fingers, smelling money through a jeans. Call my pussy Mrs. Still, cause I stay with all the cream. Nigga said he want a throwback, 2-hand grip like a moped. Choke that, 1 hand swallow, I stroke that. Nasty, freak bitch, ride him in the backseat. Taxi, but you already know about the backseat. Classy, too damn fine to ever pass me. Real shit, feeling on myself when I get nasty. Money out the bag, throwing cash like an athlete. You know I'm the baddest, got a problem, you should ask me. I could really run up on the check and got these bands out. Tired of these niggas who be flexing with their hands out. I could pull a nigga that you with and make him stand out. I just feel a bigger that you get and never plans out. Shorty mad, tell her run up. Get that $40 baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn, shorty mad, tell her run up. Get the $40 baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn,
Put this rap on a nigga, kinda deep sea.
drowning in this aqua, smoking ganja like we Chief Keef. Call me little mama, the Bahamas got a peach tree. Booty look amazing when I'm blazing in these silk sheets. Body curvy, swisher like an Asian, pulling HD. Cameras taking pictures, it's amazing what these pics see. Body touching bodies, take a nigga out of 8 feet. Megan couldn't do it, what's the point of going waist deep? Thought we getting freaky, but we end up getting rowdy. I'ma stretch a nigga out like I really do Pilates. Yeah, my mouth be on a savage, and you know I'm a little naughty. Talking real freak shit, grab your soul about your body shit. I just took a boat to your show, I bought a plane too. You could play the nigga that you with, I be the main boo. Yeah, I'm super solid on my own, I got a lane too. You be really switching, ain't no loyal in your name, boo. Shorty mad, tell her run up. Get that $40 baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn, shorty mad, tell her run up. Get the $40 baby, tell him that's a come up. Don't let no nigga stop you, baby, fuck it, get you one up. Oh, he wanna tell you you a hoe, go fuck his son up. Damn, bitch.
Yeah, Butterfly Nay, y'all. Darn, I
That
should have
was
played.
Nay, man. Follow Nay
Yeah, that shit fire.
on
Yes, that
Instagram
shit
at
fire.
official_butterfly. Hey, nah, I'm
And
saying
you know what? We got.
that
I gotta start making the banners too. My bad.
them songs dope.
Dope. Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? That's what I'm saying. Females supporting females. It's not hard. It's free. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Free 99
yeah,
or whatever.
and all that.
And all that. What
So
were
let
we
me ask you a
discussing?
question.
Okay.
Um, do you plan on having any more kids after this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I kind of wanted to try for my girl. I just feel like I'm a boy mom and I'm not about to be that no.
Okay.
I'm not about to be that one with 4 boys. I'm not about to do that.
Right. Keep trying for a girl and all that.
Yeah, that's just like I know I wanted another child. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a second child, and then I definitely wanted to have one before I got old, older and shit. So I'm like, kind of get that out the way. And it's crazy
Okay.
because I know that there's a lot of things that with 2 kids it's still going to be challenging too. But I still feel like I can get stuff done. Cause sometimes I do feel like that. I'll be like, Chyna, I think you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Cause there's so much that I still want to do. Like I still want to audition for the power shows and things like that, and other Netflix shows. I want to go be able to go to Atlanta and LA and go audition and stuff like
Right.
that. I'm trying to be on rap shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many things that I still want to pursue,
Right.
and I still feel like I can do it with another child. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like sometimes you really that shit really gets to people don't understand. The guys and other people, whatever, don't understand how much that can get to. Like this is not fucking 1940s, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's not 1940s. Again, even down to us again doing this podcast and certain things, working from home jobs or whatever, starting your own business. We're making money. You making money off of YouTube videos, stuff like that. We never seen this type of stuff happening before. The jobs that are being created, for us. Whether it's I know how to do videos and things like that, being able to edit shit you can sit down on or that you can do at home.
Right.
I love to be out with people and things like that. So I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm not about to sit around and act like it's the end of my days, like either.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, it ain't the end. You know what I'm saying? I mean, God put us in a position to have kids for a reason and not men. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we are, if anything, able to multitask like a motherfucker. Like a
Hmm.
motherfucker. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like
So
if men could have kids, it wouldn't be this many people.
no, that's for sure. They even say it.
It
They
wouldn't be the
even
people.
Yeah, no, they even say it. They be like, "What? It be one motherfucker on earth." You like, yeah, I know, right?
I, I have a question for you. So how does because you have a daughter, right? So how does your daughter feel about you rapping and your music and things like that? And
Oh
when you
man.
had her, this is a two-part question. So even and then when you had her, did you have to change your music too? Did you feel like you had to change it up a little bit?
Okay. So for the first part, right? As far as how she feel,
Hmm.
when when I started, like, recording again a lot and performing and actually just doing a bunch of things where now I wasn't really taking her as much, and she would probably be with my twin sister sometimes, you know what I'm saying, or my mom.
Okay.
um she didn't like it. She
Okay.
even didn't even like hearing about, because I would say stuff to her like, um when I get my mansion, you'll have 2 rooms. You need 2 rooms. You got too much stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you need to. So speaking into existence, after a while, she didn't even want to hear it because she wanted just to be around me. She did not even care
Oh.
about what was going on. She like, I ain't trying to hear that. None of that. So that kind of, and I didn't know that um
What do you mean?
until,
How you find out? Oh, okay.
yeah, until she mm. So we was talking about something one day about my music,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of just snapped. And my daughter not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter is she always been, I mean, now she's like way more outspoken, but she always been like real soft spoken, you know what I'm saying, all that.
Yeah.
And she snapped. Like, I don't care about that. I don't even want to hear about it. I don't care. And it didn't hurt my feelings. Like, what?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
And what was this
uh
though? So it
thank
became like you was
you.
going for full throttle. So it
Yes.
became that you was like going full throttle. Like, so what age did she snap? What age was
First
this?
let me say, let me respond to Seth Lockett. Thank you so much, Seth. I appreciate that in the comments. Yeah, the age was probably like 6. It was like 6 or 7.
Oh.
Yep. Oh yeah, my daughter, she she different. I ain't, everybody say these kids, everybody children is different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's
Yeah, yeah.
children are special in one way or another, especially to their parent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My daughter
Right.
just was always really, really, really advanced in everything. Like everything, how she talked, how she just everything. And so yeah, she told me that at like 6 or 7, and it hurt my feelings because of how I felt about my music and how I felt about my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like they both my loves. So
Yeah.
damn, like so and also with changing my music, when she was born, it's crazy that you asked me that, yo, cause I swear I never thought about it until just now that my music changed by accident.
Mm.
I did not think about that shit until just now. I didn't. Like I ain't even like wow, like on some real
Damn.
shit. On some real shit.
From which y'all what you was going through, and then it started changing subconscious. Well, it would it be subconsciously or
You know what? When I had my daughter, I calmed down a lot. As far
okay? She
as
calmed your ass down.
a lot of
Yeah.
shit that I used to do, like I calmed down a whole lot, right?
Hmm.
Yo, this fucking crazy because it's like therapy. Because on some real shit, I did not ever even think about when my music changed. I knew that it did. I ain't think about why, when, how,
Yeah.
nothing. It didn't happen on purpose. I didn't say, you know what, since I had my daughter, I'm a rap like this. No,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
that shit didn't happen like that. I'm telling you that now that I think about it, which is the first time I ever fucking thought about a CD, because nobody never even asked me out of all the interviews I had, out of whatever. Like I my music
Damn.
changed because my behavior changed.
Yep.
And my
Yep.
behavior changed because I had a daughter, because I had a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That it just went hand in hand, and never fucking did I even think about it until now. That yes, my music did
Wow.
change when I had my daughter. And it only changed when I had my daughter because my actions changed. I wasn't doing a lot of stuff that I used to do. So I wasn't rapping about it.
Yeah. 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 Yep, because we really be rapping about the shit that we be doing. So
You know what I'm
since you
saying?
chilled, it was like now I'm rapping about, what being a woman or just like different things. Cause
Different
I'm
shit.
looking at cause I'm like, you got a girl and I had a boy. And I know that my stuff changed, but it was a lot it came from my grandmom though. Like I used to have my songs as my ringtone a lot. So I had this one song, and the first thing I'm saying is like, and I'm back, bitch. That's the first thing that's saying on the. So she like, you need to change your ringtone. Like you have a baby, and your ringtone, the first thing you saying is you back, bitch. Like so, like
Right.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Once I started recording and just like I'm still like you said, I'm not before this. I done been to jail. I done been flipping packages.
Yeah,
And now I'm sitting over the bed and I don't know what to say on these bars, but I also have to look at it from a different perspective.
yeah.
And I guess it started changing once they got older. Cause how old is your daughter? If you don't mind.
She's 12, but you know what? Now thinking back when we was talking about writer's block, that's probably why I had it and didn't know, because
Yeah.
my energy shifted. You know what I'm saying? And because my energy shifted, my bars
Right.
had to shift too with my energy.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Yep.
even think about that until us talking about it just now, and then me going back to when we talked about earlier about the writer's block. That's probably where that shit came from. And I
It
ain't even
had
know. I
to.
ain't know
You
that.
ain't
Oh
even
yeah, I
know
got
it.
writer's block because I got to change my bars. Like no, because it was subconscious. Because
Yeah.
I didn't even think about changing my bars. Nothing in me was like I need to change my bars, unless it was
Hmm.
subconscious. It wasn't. It wasn't consciously. It wasn't like I'm gonna think about. No, that shit just happened, and it's not like I be rapping all positives. No, because I still, what I'm saying, I still was in my element where I still slap you. I still, but certain other
Yeah.
things, right? But certain other things I wasn't doing, so I wasn't rapping about that. But I was still rapping like that because that's still in me. That's still me. That's still, what I'm saying. So that shit still. So anything that you pull up on Instagram right now, or anything on YouTube, or anything on that's me right now. It was way
Right.
more
Okay.
fucking violent back then when the fuck
Oh,
I was
okay.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? I mean, come on, like that shit was crazy. So yeah, so yep. That's she 12, and yeah, and so that happened, and yeah, I told you I took a little break, for a while, for some years,
Hmm.
when
Yeah.
she was born. So and that kind of like set me back in a lot of different ways, though, for me, in my point of view, because Instagram, mind you, I ain't hot right on Instagram when that shit started popping, and all that shit that started popping when I was sitting down. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? I'm like, wait, motherfuckers putting bars up, because I'm from the era where no, you don't want nobody to steal your bars, bitch. Don't you putting them joints up? Oh no, yeah, you don't want them. I'm from that era, like you don't know,
Hmm.
motherfuckers might steal your bars. Fuck that, like don't you know what I'm saying? So I had it done to me. I had it done to me from somebody in the industry, but we'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But your bars are pure. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Seth. Yeah, so like you know what I'm saying. I'm from that era, so when I seen them putting the shit up, and I was like, what? And even still, then I ain't bite. Even still, then I ain't bite. So I feel like I
Wait,
was really
what you mean? Who is putting up their bars? You talking about
like
when
different.
Instagram started?
Right, when it started, because at first it was just pictures, but when it really started,
Yes.
like, yeah, but when it started, like, you could put up the videos and you could put up the people
Oh.
hopped on rapping, and I still ain't bite.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this what they doing on here. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
was like, oh wait, because the world could see that. You know what I'm saying? So I was real skeptical for still some years for still some years. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Even when I got an Instagram, I didn't immediately put my bars up. It was pictures, it was my daughter, it was this, it was that. I was doing, you know what I'm saying? And still doing my music
Yeah.
on the side, but I ain't let the world know that I was doing my music as far as social media until I kind of was like, okay, this is where it's actually going. Like this is where it's getting pushed to. No more selling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I was forced to go there, when it was like, oh, no more selling CDs at the car, no more doing this, no more. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay, you gotta do it like this now. And then that's when I was like, all right, fuck it.
Damn.
So I I got set
Wow.
back. I was set back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that because even though I'm from the MySpace making your page, you know what I'm saying? I'm from that. And I remember when Twitter first came out. So I was good on that. But I remember I remember being very stubborn over like the Instagram and shit like that. Or not even just Instagram, right? I was very stubborn on like listening to the radio.
Okay.
So my sister and other people was like, you have to listen to the newer music because you need to know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. And then it was like, get on Instagram because when Instagram started, remember, it's crazy because when you think about it, like even as far as Twitter and things like that, like back in the day, you couldn't reach famous fucking people from, you know what I'm saying, being able to talk to them directly,
Right.
DM them and things like that. Like shit has really changed when you think
Change.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. The
Like it's
game
right
changed.
there in our hands and stuff like that. I remember having a chirp. I remember having, like, you get what I'm saying? So I
Yep.
was still kind of after myself, and I've always had an old soul, always fuck with old niggas and shit like that. So it was like I was always trying to, you know what I'm saying, being extra and shit. Like I ain't fucking with what the young kids doing. Like, bitch, you the youngest one.
Right,
So
right, right.
I remember I do remember when Instagram first came out and I wasn't on it either. And it's like it's so crazy how even now being able to put our music and now we could add our music, like, you get what I'm saying, add our music, find our music through the music category, add it and things like that. It's
Right.
crazy when you think about it. It really is.
It is.
How does your daughter feel about you now though? Like, I know, are you like, is a certain way that you're balancing it? Do you have like certain talks with her about, like certain things?
I do. I
Is
don't
it a
talk to
different
her. I don't talk to her that much about my music anymore, honestly. Um actually my daughter started being more interested in tuning into my music on her own.
Okay.
Like she'll
Okay.
she had made an Instagram and I ain't know, and she started following me, you know what I'm saying? And liking music on Instagram,
You
and
ain't
then
know it
like
was her?
no,
She had a different name and all that.
she was about to get blocked. She was about to get blocked. I'm heavy with the blockage.
Why was you about to block your fucking daughter?
Yo, she about
What?
to get blocked. Okay. What made me not block her is because when I went on her page, I seen these animes and stuff that she posts that she like. I know she liked them, certain animes. So I said, "Oh, this her," Like I'm like, all right, this
Mhm.
because I don't, so not too many like little kids with animes be following me. So I'm like, what the? So that's what me. But
Mhm.
and then it said something in her bio that made me like I caught on. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, all right, this my baby. But yeah,
Mhm.
it was she started tuning into YouTubes and stuff like that. So now she kind of watch for herself. I'll say something here and there if I tell her I'm at the studio or something like that. But other than that, I
Okay.
try to talk more about her, a lot more
Good.
about
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Okay, so it was at a point where she was feeling like that's all you talk about is your music, da
Yes,
da da. You said we was gonna get
yes,
this house, whatever, mom. It was on that
yes,
vibe.
yes,
Okay. Oh,
yes.
oh. And this child, is it like, also, is there certain things that when you do a song, is it certain songs you like you gotta cut off? Like, is there moments when you be writing your music and then it's certain things that she might hear it later on, but I'm saying that because
No,
there are certain songs that I gotta cut off when my son walk in.
you know what, CB? I don't have those type. So all right. So I don't know if you probably haven't listened to my mixtape. So my mixtape is on all platforms. It's
Okay.
it's called Lost Files. I'm gonna send you the link. It's called Lost Files.
Hmm.
And if you she can listen to that whole mixtape.
Okay. Got it.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
it.
Like I honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? Really my music, I know you've been paying attention, what I'm saying? So you kind of hear like my bars like that I
Yeah.
post and stuff.
Yeah.
None of those are offensive unless you don't want your child to hear curse words. Then that's a
Okay.
whole different story. But
Yeah, you not.
other than other than that, I feel like, and I know that other people feel like, and I know this for a fact because I've had, because I'm laughing at the comment because I've
I
had
know.
many, I've had people walk up to me, like see me in traffic. Oh my God, you this person, and I'm like, yeah, and they like, oh my God, keep doing what you're doing, music wise or whatever. So like, I know that other people feel like that too, but I feel like I don't put nothing in my music that you wouldn't want your child to do unless you don't want your child to smack a bitch
Yeah.
or curse.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other
Yeah.
than that, it ain't too much. I don't put, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too much. Whatever I do behind closed doors with my husband is, I don't put that, you know what I'm saying? I have, I have to I've been stepping into that different element in songs and rapping about different things because of concepts. You know what I'm saying? Because it might just call for that. But other than that, um, oh, thank you, Lost Files, definitely
Mm-hmm.
fire. Thank you. Yeah, so it'll call for that. Other than that, on my regular shit, when I'm putting together a song or thinking about, I'm never saying nothing where she can't listen to it, for sure.
That's good because I have a problem with that. It might be a generational thing because again, I feel like it is a little bit different. Us late 90s, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like we do shit kind of a little bit different. And it's
Right,
not good all the time. Cause see, okay, so see with me, I'm the twin and I'm the one in the family that I've been talking shit since being on Facebook, since have like you get what I'm saying? People being like, why would she write that on there? Like, you get what I'm saying?
right, okay,
So in my music, it's been the same. Like
of
the
course, of
shit
course,
that I really was doing, as wretched as I am and as wild as I am,
of course.
I was putting it in my music. When I first started writing, I started writing in 08, 09. And this was still they were still trying to make you commercial and things like that. People was scrapping all the stuff that I was saying because they're like, you cannot put this out. Like, we need an album from you. We're doing a
Okay,
mixtape, but we need an album. And the things that you are saying is we can't put it out.
okay,
And I'm 18, but I'm
okay,
really everything that I'm saying is true. Like, you get what I'm saying? So
right,
so even now, like I said, certain things I'll be like, I'm dying, get out. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
now I feel like just the music that is out now, and I'm not saying that what I'm doing is right. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand that. That's why I asked, because you do have a daughter. So with certain things, again, with me having a son, it's like, bruh, you got a son.
right,
You feel what I'm saying?
hmm,
But my son know his mama ratchet.
right,
Like,
right,
he knows the difference between his aunt and his mama. Like,
hmm,
I mean, obviously, but it's like he like, you a ratchet one, mom. I like, he knows it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, not saying that it's always a good thing, because there's a lot of things that I had to take back or whatever. But
right,
I'm at this point in my life, being 30 plus, I'm not really apologizing for who the fuck I am and what I do,
right,
because I really love this shit. And music saved me. Like, music really saved me from knocking bitches' heads off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sat me down. And it was literally me really expressing myself. So that's something that I need. Like, I
right,
don't want to feel caged as far as being creative and things like that. I get it. There are certain things that have to be commercial. I've done songs. My first mixtape, I talked about my son. You know what I'm saying? I see myself softening up. When I got married, I talked
right,
about that. You get what I'm
right,
saying? I gave y'all all of that. Now, you feel what I'm saying? It's everything in one. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And that is going to be what it's going to be, because that's another thing too. Like, me softening up. I'm not going to lie. My fans did not care for that shit. I did a whole project, me trying to sing. I mean, they probably ain't like the singing either. It wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, you talking about being married and every song is a love song. And then like my fans was not feeling that. I'm telling you, the numbers showed. The numbers
Okay.
showed. I asked people about it. They gave me their honest opinion. It was like something that they were not expecting. And it was like one song that got the most views. It was the intro where I was just really just rapping. Other than that, they weren't feeling it. And it's
Okay.
hard with your fans and stuff like that, but I understood where they were coming from because I was speaking about the deadbeat baby daddies. I was speaking about, you know what I'm saying, messing with a nigga or whatever, playing my position. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was talking about that. I was really a voice for the street chicks. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when you come around, it's like, first of all, ain't nobody in love, and ain't nobody ask you all that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Certain songs, yeah, they liked. And I can go back to it and I'm like, ooh, that was a really good song. But I feel like I forced it on them. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
I don't know. But it comes with the experience. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I went through a lot. Like, you know, like you said, the music changed. In my first mixtape, it was a mixture. It was the hood talk, but it was like me also having a baby. So I talked about that. You know what I'm saying? I gave him a mixture, and it was just like years later, and you know, a year or two later, you giving us this album, and it's just like, girl, ain't nobody asked you to try to sing. Nobody asked you for that. Now, what I did love is the fact that now, you know what I'm saying, I grew from it. But other than that, I just feel like I understood where my fans, sometimes you got to really listen to your fans and get their honest opinion. Because sometimes you don't know. A lot of times you're just making music for yourself too, but it's good to be relatable to everybody, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I kind of started like switching up, you know, with stuff and being more versatile, because everybody don't like the same thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's all right, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get more views on some things than you are on others, and you see the versatility in people and how they feel and how they are and all that and what they want to hear, what they want to listen to. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm glad that I did switch up, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. And also too, it helps me. I was already in one lane for a while before I had my child. Then me switching up unknowingly when I had my child, now I know how to rock still both lanes. You know what I'm saying? I already experienced that lane over there, and now I'm in this lane over here. And now, you know what I'm saying? If I want to go back to the little ratchet every once in a while, if that concept calls for it, then I can do it because I was already there. I can do it with ease.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should play another song if you know what I mean, want to get a little intermission. If you want to play one of your joints or Shooter, you could play you could play Blacklist. You want to play Blacklist?
I actually didn't upload it in there. I mean, I can now. But I do want to play your song. I'm putting the link in here though. So anybody, any females or whatever want to give their experience of being an artist or just talk about the topic or anything, I'm putting the link in now.
Yes.
So all you got to do is click that, and we're going to play another song. Now, y'all, we supposed to be going from 9 to 11. Ciao.
I know, right? We could go.
Y'all better come up in here because
look, we could do another half an hour. You know what I'm saying? We could do another.
Is it weird? We can. I think we can do it. All right,
let's half an hour.
Or you wanted me to mute this real quick? Mute us? While
you can can me down while you play it. Yep.
Got you.
Regular shooters. These ain't your regular drillers. I ain't no regular shooters, nigga. These ain't your regular drillers. These ain't your regular steppers. These ain't your regular killers.
find you hiding
I
in
had
a
my
room.
highs, I had my lows. I had a fall out with some of my bros. I gave them money and I gave them clothes. I gave them weed and shit with the hoes. But it's some shit you can't get back. Feelings ain't never the same. I took my heart and I gave them the game. Showed them my life right along with the pain. I reminisce and I sit back. Think when we kick back. You was my dog and I miss that. No, you won't ever forget that. This is much more than a diss track. I'm here just to show you my get back. I already know you ain't with that. I go ahead and admit that. 32 shots in your six pack. Feel where your niggas get shit back. Hold up, little homie, this big facts. My niggas warm with big gas. I gotta gamble with big stacks. Huffing get chicken is just that. And I ain't letting this shit pass. So one of you fuckers get kidnapped. I ain't around regular shooters. Nigga, these ain't your regular dealers. These ain't your regular steppers. These ain't your regular dealers. I ain't around with the movers. Niggas ain't coming to kill us. We in the field with the lions. Elephants and the gorillas. I ain't around regular shooters. Nigga, these ain't your regular dealers. These ain't your regular steppers. These ain't your regular dealers. I ain't around with the movers. Niggas ain't coming to kill us. We in the field with the lions. Elephants and the gorillas.
I took a loss, then I gotta win. Flick some shit, then flipped it again. I slap a hoe, just give me the call. I'm that kind of bitch, I give it my all. But I had to figure you out. A two-way street ain't what it's about, so I'ma be out. You gon' remember loyalty, importance, way over clout. I ain't your regular stepper, no. Moving with maximum pressure, you gon' regret the day you put them people over me. You gon' be lonely, I bet you. I showed you nothing but love. When others was swinging, I gave you a hug and gave you a key. Then fed you with me. Bitches is fleet, bitches is bugs, so it's a rap. You took my kindness for weakness and never gon' get that shit back. And it's a fact that you be moving funny, and I don't be moving like that. So all that weird energy we bringing, gotta get pushed to the back. It's like a cause and effect, bitch. To every action, expect a reaction.
I ain't around regular shooters. Nigga, these ain't your regular dealers. These ain't your regular steppers. These ain't your regular dealers. I ain't around with the movers. Niggas ain't coming to kill us. We in the field with the lions. Elephants and the gorillas. I ain't around regular shooters. Nigga, these ain't your regular dealers. These ain't your regular steppers. These ain't your regular dealers. I ain't around with the movers. Niggas ain't coming to kill us. We in the field with the lions. Elephants and the gorillas.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, 'cause these some nice ass tennis shoes. Oh, I know, these are Blakk.
Yeah, sweet leaves, Blakk. She know what to do for mama. Twerking for them new Bella Cananas. Then my knees strong as Papa, her Papa. Ask give a whip appeal every time she walk by. What she doing that pole, your faith could never. You gon' send Heather think she can do better, Better not play with mines, 'cause ain't nothing to. Just let that beat drop, my girls gon' act a fool. They know what to do. Ain't nothing to. They know what to do. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing to. They know what to do. Ain't nothing to. They know what to do. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing to. Need to come with a mass class the way they throw that ass. Thirsty niggas line up to drink the water out they bad fish. Just another day. Put that floss on and go slay. Stacking up that Skrilla better be the only game that you play. Hey, ain't nothing to it. Don't you need them Jimmy Chooses? Girl, what you waiting on? No need for introductions. Fuck them 20s, they ain't throwing less than hundreds. They know what to do. Ain't nothing to. They know what to do. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing to. They know what to do. Ain't nothing to. They know what to do. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing, ain't nothing to.
Oh no, Balakalagia. Balakalagia.
We back.
Yeah, Bella
Back.
Canana. That's that shit.
Bananas.
Yeah.
I was trying
You
to
know what to
do
do?
Blacklist, that's my shit. I really that was one of the second songs that you know what I wrote first when I got back into doing this project or whatever. Dat Fina. The threesome song that I
Okay.
put that was the first one that I wrote when I first
Yeah,
started doing my
I ain't
songs
gonna
again.
lie. When you
You was
performed
like,
that
that's
joint,
my shit.
I was looking around at people because I'm I was probably feeling it a little bit too much. So I was you know what I'm saying, looking around at people like, oh shit, I'm probably feeling it because my face, I got a face that tell on me, you know what I'm saying? My face tell on me. So I'm listening like, yes.
I was so nervous, first of all, because I never performed it. And this, like I said, I know as far as my music, but sometimes you just be having to own it because you just never know how people gonna react to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was the first time I was performing all of them songs and things like that. You never know how people gonna take it. So I was nervous, but I was owning that shit because that's my song. I really love. Well, I love that song because of the beat, the type of beat it is. It's a too short beat. So that's why I was on my player shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
so the way that I was rapping on it is the what I like. I like the words and stuff like that and certain like things that I say, but it was the cadence for me because I'm like, I wanted to be like a too short, you know what I'm saying? Their type of vibe, but still giving it Philly swag, you know? I
Yeah,
had
that
super
joint
fun with
definitely has swag, and it's a dancing party popping joint. You know what I'm
it.
saying? So you ain't got no choice but to dance. I'm glad my cam was down.
I know.
Good.
So I did put the link in there. Nobody clicked it yet. Um, how you want to wrap it up? How we want to
Um,
wrap it up? We want to what we want to talk about.
I feel like we just basically this is a platform for women empowerment. Not to, of course, our males can tune in, they can watch, they can support, you know what I'm saying? They may very well have female artists around them. Um, this is not about just if you rap or sing. If you're an artist in any way, if you are a
Mhm.
female and you paint, if you a female and you
Yes.
dance, you know what I'm saying? If you a female and you sew, my sister, my twin sister, she actually hand makes outfits. She
Oh wow.
sews them. She buys material and sews.
The
You know what I'm
patterns and
saying?
stuff. The
Yeah.
material. Yeah.
So yeah, I actually have a jacket. I'll save that for another I'll have her as a guest on here one day, and
Yes, that's
you
what I was
know,
gonna say.
yeah,
You
and
know, you
I'll
gotta have
save
her come up
that
here.
for that, and I'll show her some of her pieces. She'll show hers, but yeah, this is an artist for, I mean, this is a platform for different type artists, females supporting females. We don't have a lot of that. And I
Right.
just want to wrap it up by saying that at least this platform, this space, is a comfort zone, you know what I'm saying, for females of all types. Come bring your music, support, you know what I'm saying, support other females, even if you don't have your music, even if you don't do music. You can always tune in, you can always chime in on the topics. We're gonna have different topics and stuff like that. So this is really going to be a space for females to just be themselves and not be
Mm-hmm.
shunned. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to at all in any way, shape, or form make you feel like you can't do or you can't be or you are not enough or any of that. You know what I'm saying? This is not a space for that. This is the opposite, actually. You know what I'm saying? You come here to not feel like that. You come here to feel the opposite. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make you feel the best you know what I'm saying, the best form of you. We're gonna make
Mm-hmm.
you feel like that, even if you don't at the moment, you know what I'm saying. This is the space for that. So I just want to say that with closing that out, that this is for any females, any type female, any type queen, and we just want the queens and the kings to support our queens. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We gotta
So,
support each other, and that's what we're doing here. We support each other. We gotta build, we gotta bond, and we gotta share our talents, and we gotta share
mhm.
our backgrounds, and we want to talk to each other and support one another because we all need it, whether we believe it or not.
Yes. And each week is going to be a different host. Our other host was not here today, but we held it down.
Yes, and she will
Okay. That's what we
be here.
supposed to be. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So next week is going to be GB. And then after that is going to be Alicia Monet. And again, we all going to be in here. I might have to leave early some days or something like that, just to see what I be saying. um,
Just to live your
so
life and do things you gotta do.
yeah, pretty much. And but yeah, each week is going to be a different host, is going to be a different topics. Feel free to send us topics throughout the week. Make sure y'all following us and everything like that. Well, I wouldn't say send us topics, but like just suggestions and things like that is a good thing as far as the females. Send y'all music for sure. Um we're going to be sending out the email as well. Should I put the email in here now?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, put
That
the
way that
email
they
in
have
here.
it.
And I'm actually going to post in my story and let people know to DM me if they're interested in sending their music for next week's show.
Okay.
Letting females
Yes,
know.
we're going to send music videos as
Yeah,
well. As y'all
I
can see,
think
we play some
Meek
videos.
34, Meek 34, she is really dope. I'm a you know,
Who Meek 34? It's 46 and a 34th.
I'm sorry, 46. You know what? I'm
Oh girl, I was about to say no, she didn't.
I'm fucking up. Not that you asked me. It's a 34 and a 46.
Because like
Yo,
what?
that's so crazy. Well, I got the Meek right, but
Yes, you did.
forgive me, Meek, forgive me. But yes, Meek 46. I think she really dope. Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely be reaching out to her to see if she want to send her music and you know what I'm saying. And
Put it in there. It's in it for yes. I put it in there. Put it in the comments. It might come out a little bit later. I can't really see it yet, but I'll
okay,
just put it up here.
okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
send. I wrote it right. Okay, so send videos, and songs to this email, and we will be playing it. We will play it, the show, bathroom breaks, and things like that. But again, every week it'll be a dope topic to discuss. Unity as far as the ladies, things like that. Yeah, man, I enjoyed myself. Wasn't this good for
Me too. I
episode
think it was a
1?
dope show. Yes.
Yes, we did that. We did that.
Yeah, we did that. We held it down for Alicia.
Yes, we did.
We did.
I guess. All right, so should we end
Yeah, till next
with
time, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Everybody who chimed in, everybody who commented, everybody who showed love. Thank you so much. We ain't doing nothing but building. So it's up from here. You know what I'm saying? So
okay?
thank y'all so much and
Subscribe,
have a good
subscribe, subscribe.
night.
Yes, make sure y'all subscribe. It's in the description. I put it in there. Everybody on the way back playback. Make sure y'all do what y'all supposed to do. Somebody just put up a comment. Let me comment up there. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
Marquise said she
you,
loved it.
boo.
Yay!
Love you coming out. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so
All right, and
much.
I'm going to be. Yes, thank y'all so much for tuning. Listen, GB people came. They ain't play. She ain't play about y'all. They ain't
They
play
listen,
about.
they came through, didn't they? I said,
They came through. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, y'all.
I know I'm about to get off the phone
Yes.
and I'm about to get offline and text everybody. And I'm
I
about to text
know.
everybody, thank
Oh,
y'all.
this
You
is
know what I'm
awesome.
saying?
Yes. All right, and I'm going to be texting you just to, so we can
Okay,
or
bro.
talk to you tomorrow and we can recap
Peace.
this. All right, we out, motherfuckers.